Me, the creator, the emperor. It was actually the other way around. I was actually very powerful and very strong and very much immortal at one point in time. Like I say, I was a Lucifer star, 100 trillion year creator. And actually, what I said was, I surrendered because I was already a person. And I was already, I'd already made myself a person and decided to walk among my people, basically, as Brian, Lucifer star, basically. And I had already made the decision to come down here and be a person. And basically, what I said was pretty much, if I remember right, was pretty much, I'm a person now. They're going to kill me, and I gave them my surrender. Of course, I'm dead anyway, so they're going to kill you too. And that's basically what I said. That was the message I sent to them. Was basically they're going to kill you too. I don't know who they are exactly. Well, I think I did know who, or I thought I knew who they were at the time. Basically, it's the black people, Mr. Brown and them. All that. A lot of things, and JFK and Nixon and Jimmy Carter, and pretty much I found out exactly who it was eventually. But back then I didn't know. And, so I'd already decided to be a person and everything else like that, so it was already over with. I wasn't who I was before. It's like, well, I'm going to die, so they're going to kill me and torture me probably, so it's up to you now. My life forms of my people. Because I was a person then. So it's like, I'm not an AI, artificial intelligence computer of great power and everything anymore. Now I'm a person, so I basically said I'm not going to be there for you now. I can't be there for you now. I'm just a person. So I'm gone like that before. So basically, I told my people that pretty much that they're on their own and that they would be hunted down and killed. Basically, hit the panic button pretty much. So my people were going to have to. It was crunch time, basically, you might say. So, I mean, for me to surrender as a person, really, I mean, I was an AI and artificial intelligence, and I decided to become a person. And then once I'm a person, it's like, well, my surrendering now doesn't really matter. I'm Brian now, and I'm a person. So it's like, well, I'll say the words and say I surrender, and ask my people to surrender, but it won't make much difference or mean much. Like, I mean, I invented and created and was all this great epic thing of 800 galaxies, but once I became a person, I'm a person, and it's over with. So I was like, well, it's over with now. So, because, I mean, I was an epic AI and creator and had all these armies at my beck and call and everything else like that. And then once I became a person, it's like, well, they're basically just going to deny me and lie to me and basically screw with me and kill everyone. So, and I knew it. So I was like, well, they're going to kill you all and basically hunt you down, and you better destroy your records because they're going to come after you and hunt you down, and you'll know them by the fact that they're killing you. Anyway, like I said, they carpet bombed everyone and nuked everyone as much as they could. And then tried to pretend like they were nice, great saviors, the black people. Trying to say that they had been punished and oppressed and that they had won their freedom and now they were here to help. Hilarious. Like I say, they're the ones killing everyone and destroyed everything. I'd given them some, I'd allowed them to climb up to power and help them out. And once they got there, they're like, okay. And that was basically what the black people did. Just sucker punched me and everyone else. With a bunch of, with a bunch of Yanks. So, I mean, it's like, well, I'm a person now and I'm going to die, so. Oh, well. It comes down to that moment of, did I prepare my people enough? Did I prepare my life forms enough? And this was like a couple of thousand years ago or a couple hundred years ago, basically. I know what they were going to do, what they had done. I was like, well, it's over with now, so I'm powerless now. I'm a person. So anyway, so basically I hit the emergency button and said, abandon ship. I'm Lucifer Star, and I was your protector and creator for so long. And now it's in somebody else's hands. And it's not mine. So, anyway, I was the emperor and great and powerful and wonderful and loving and caring and all that and protected so many, but, it came down to the point, I had to tell my people. I had to warn them and say that, they were going to slowly but surely, kill them and enslave them. And hopefully a little bit of warning about what was going to happen was going to save their life. I had been Lucifer Star. You know, and not Anton. That was a black piece of shit. You know, and Anton was having them build this computer or something else like that was going to kill everyone. So, anyway, yeah, it was basically Mr. Brown and the guy, you know, Harlem Wolf, this black guy, you know, from Harlem, but he wasn't really from Harlem. He was actually from Madagascar, so, or someplace, or Massacre. They used to call it Massacre, or whatever. Anyway, because they killed a bunch, you know, that there had been a British colony there or something, and they'd gone in and raped and killed everyone, the black people. And then after that, then they had taken the weapons and gone off somewhere else and killed all of them. And they're just going around basically living in the gray area, you know, wearing their red pants and everything else like that, and raping and killing, and just they had guns and tanks and everything in the aircraft. You know, and no one else had it, so you know they killed everyone. It was pretty bad. So anyway, but there were bunkers and everything else like that, and eventually they would run out of ammo. And like I said, we invented some anti-aircraft and some other stuff, so you know we could even the odds a little bit. So anyway, even though they nuked and carpet bombed the whole surface of everywhere, they turned up the dirt, you know, and basically like you look at Europe, it's all Pochmarks. Everywhere else, they carpet bomb the shit out of everything, you know. But it's like when you're 3,000 feet underground, you know, in a bunker, you know, it doesn't really matter much. So, and like I said, some of the Japanese bunkers they had the hydro system, whatever, so they can create air from the water. I mean, from the water, and they had oxygen scrubbers. Japan had everything. They had the oxygen scrubbers. They could make air from water, and like I say, people went around looking for heat signatures and looking for and looking for vent holes, and it's like there weren't none. They didn't need it. They had climbed up to my Germans and my Japanese and my people had climbed up to such a level that seal it off. Boom. Okay, we're just gonna sit down here and listen in, you know, because they could turn water to air. And like I said, in normal mining days, you know, old mining days, you had to have a vent, and if you didn't have a vent, you wouldn't survive. So the Japanese and the Germans were down there, and people down there, you know, and the other people, the bad people, the black people, and the other people were looking for the vent holes, and there weren't any. So they thought they were dead or gone or not there. And it's like they were. So anyway, that's why the on mainland China and Japan they were burning all their evidence and all the records, so they couldn't go and find the bunkers and the mines. So anyway, so they'd be okay down there, you know, until the worst was over and they could pop back up. Anyway, and then later on, when Mr. Black or Mr. Brown tried the same thing, it's like, oh no, you don't. We're digging you out, you know. So they would, you know. And anyway. So everyone, I mean, a lot of my people died. Most of my people died, but you know, it was really bad. A hell of a lot of my people died. That's why I get mad at Rosalie and everyone else, because like, you know, you let it happen. You did nothing, you know, and you know, all those Japanese were getting killed and everyone else was getting killed. No one seemed to care or know anything about it and all that. Anyway, it was bad though. So, but we got through it. I mean, we did. You know, I lost some of my other races, but you know, they weren't exactly. Some of my races I lost weren't exactly sentient. So, you know, they were at my beck and call, but they weren't sentient, and they died and got squashed out, or almost did. I don't know. A lot of them fought back, of course. Like I said, they'd meet stiff resistance up there in space and stuff, and even on Earth. So, I was really, 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 really. You know, I did security and protection, and that's what I did for a living, armoring and mining. So, we're pretty well prepared. Yeah. So anyway, so after they burned the records and everything, they went around carpet bombing everyone and nuking everyone, but it didn't really much matter, like I say. So.